Hey, what's up YouTube? It's AFOL man. And I just recently picked up a light box for doing photography. So I figured I'd make a little video and show you guys what a light box is and really how useful it is with doing photography. But first off, I wanted to kind of show you where I normally take photos or do reviews and whatnot. You guys are probably familiar with this little background setup I have here, but let me back up the camera so you can kind of see a bigger scene of what's going on here. So here's a little further back where you can kind of see more of what's going on here. Basically, all this is just a large sheet of paper, which I got from Walmart, which is like $2. And I taped it on here and I made it where, it slopes. And that way when you do videos or photography, you don't have the line, even if your wall's painted white and your table's white, it doesn't look as good when you do photos and whatnot, because I don't know, you just see that line going through there where the wall meets the table. And obviously I do have lights on both sides to shine down on it. The more light the better. But you do also, when you're doing videos on YouTube, you want to be careful not to have too much light, because it can kind of just wash everything out if you have too much light. But this is a nice setup if you can't afford a light box, as I'll show you here in a second, just to do something like this. Even if you just did up on the wall and the floor, it really makes for a lot better of a shot. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this light box that I bought now. So here's the light box I bought, and this is the MK40, which is basically the medium size light box. There is one a little smaller and one a little larger you can buy. And this one, the MK40, which is this one here, the medium one, I bought this off eBay for $80, free shipping. I think it came from California. And so that's not a bad deal. I mean, it comes in a little box and you kind of assemble it. But this is a kind of a nice way to take photography and get this beautiful lighting. I mean, it has two lights up here that you can, you flip on and off. And then it also has different backgrounds that you can slide in there, the paper. And that paper just works just like the paper on my big table, where it just kind of slopes in there. You hook it up here, hook it down here, and then you have a beautiful box to take photos with. And I do think it would work better if I had a real camera. As you guys may or may not know, if you follow me on Instagram, I do like to take a lot of photos, but I do all of it with my iPad. So I'm kind of limited on what I can do with my iPad compared to a really nice camera. But this definitely does help to do some nice photography. I'll put some photos here on the screen. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. I know a lot of you guys, besides making videos, do like doing photography. And so if you don't have a light box, this is something, if you don't have a table set up like I do, you don't have room, this is something you have tucked away. Get it out when you do a review or whatnot, to take a photo. And that's another thing I was going to tell you guys. Key to good videos on YouTube is a good thumbnail. So this is a good way to take a custom picture, make a nice thumbnail for your photos and whatnot. But you guys let me know what you think. You guys have a light box. And also, I'll put a link in the description to my Instagram account. And you guys can go check out all my photos I have on there. It's also just a good way to keep up with what's going on with the Lego City in between updates. Is just follow me on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description. I'll put a link here on the screen if I can. And as always, guys, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.